Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we're looking into the Idaho cold case of, if I can get it to scroll down, June 14th, 1981. 14-year-old Linda Diane Smith of Pocatello was home babysitting her 9-year-old brother Ben. Her older sister Lori was spending the night at grandparents' house in Basalt, Idaho. Linda's mom was out with friends in Pocatello. Her parents were divorced. Linda had a larger extended family who did not reside in the home on 8th Street at the time. In the middle of the night, Ben awoke to a scuffle in the home. A scruffy man, maybe in his 20s, was dragging Linda from the home. He pulled her outside and pushed Ben down when he tried to intervene. Linda was never seen alive again. Her clothing was found near exit 71 in Pocatello. That's the last anyone saw of Linda Smith until her remains were discovered below Hospital Way in Pocatello in May of 1982. And see, the police didn't believe him. They thought she ran away, and he said she was dragged into a van that had flames painted on the side. So, and you think somebody would notice the flames, right? They would be like, oh, there's the flames, and they would notice those flames, and they'd be, right? Wouldn't they notice the flames? So, anyway, this is going to be kind of broken up because there's ads, so you may not be able to hear my voice very well. But see, the man forced Linda into a van with flames painted on the side. He ran to a neighbor's house for help, for his house didn't have a phone. That was the start of the nightmare. The mother was on welfare raising him, and Linda, their sister, and Lori by herself. The family did not keep their doors locked, and Linda had run away previously, but just for a day. So they believed she had run away and that he was lying and covering for her. So, yeah, so she was murdered. They don't know how she was murdered. They don't know who did it. But you think somebody would notice a van with flames on the side, or if it looked a little bit different. Do you remember seeing a van in that area with flames on it? And some people say maybe it was decals that were stuck on it. But you know what? There was a killer. Who was that? Was that what was the name of that killer? He painted vehicles. He had a body shop thing, and he painted vehicles. And he was dumping them into a river or a creek or a river. Ooh, do you remember that? What was the name of him? Was it like Red? I'll type in Red Bank Killer because I can't remember his name. And I know that's not it. Gary Ridgway. Green River Killer. Wasn't he painting vehicles? Didn't he have like a... I thought he painted vehicles. Is that the one that did it? He was a serial killer, 48 murders, killed prostitutes and things like that. And he didn't get locked up for a long time. And he would dump their bodies in overgrown forested areas sometimes. Salt Lake City, adult life, murders throughout the 1980s and 19s. 71 teenage girls and women near Seattle and took a home in Washington. He said he'd killed so many he had lost count. Was he the one that had the vehicles that he painted the vehicles or something? I'm not sure if it's him that painted the vehicles. I know there's somebody that killed him in that area that painted vehicles. Okay. Ridgway was the Kenworth truck factory where he worked as a spray painter. So I don't know if he's the one who did the vehicles, but he did work as a spray painter. So Yeah, I don't know if somebody had vehicles and they painted the different vehicles, and that was their job. So I'm not sure if it was him or if there's another one that was painting vehicles. But you know, if you remember who that was painting the vehicles, let me know, because I'm not positive if it was him or not. But it just struck me like, oh yeah, there was somebody that was in that area that was killing people, and they were painting vehicles. And I don't know if he lived near them at the time, because you think it would be somebody that lived near them and could see that her mother was leaving, or knew her mother was single, that was in that area, right? But I know there was somebody that was going around killing people, and they were painting vehicles, and I don't know if it was him for sure or not, but yeah. So anyway, if you remember who it was, or if it was him, or if it was somebody else, please let me know, because I thought it was him, but I don't know. It just says he was a spray painter, but I don't know if he painted vehicles. There might have been more than one of them that was doing that. Anyway, that's my thoughts on it. I think it was one of the killers that was probably painting the vehicles. Maybe they lived across the street at the time, or they had a friend or a relative across the street. Maybe they lived in the area and knew she was going to be babysitting. Who knows? But you would think somebody would notice a van with flames back then, or somebody would remember that there was a van with flames in the area, or that kind of looked like it had flames, right? And maybe it looked different. Maybe it one of the ones with volcanoes or something. But he said it had flames, but I didn't exactly understand which kind of flames it had. But that's what I would think. And if you have any information, please contact the local authorities. Whether you feel that it's pertinent or you're not sure if it's important or not, let the authorities know and let them decide, because they're still trying to investigate this case. So, and that is horrific that he saw this happen. They contact the police, they let the police know that's happening, and the police doesn't even believe him. So, how sad is that? Anyway, prayers for their family and their loved ones. And thank you so much for tuning in to my channel. Have a great day. Bye bye.